5 years ago, Occidental College embarked upon a fundraising effort unprecedented in its history. A $65 million campaign to continue its traditions of excellence in teaching and scholarship into the 21st century. Today, the college is excited to report that the goal has not only been reached, but surpassed, with $68.7 million in gifts recorded by the official end of the campaign, and more than $70 million by the following November, as gifts generated by campaign activities continued to arrive. And so it is time to acknowledge the unparalleled planning and participation that went into the campaign from all college constituencies, and celebrate the success of Compass for a New Century, the campaign for Occidental. Highlights from the campaign include gifts from over 13,000 total donors and 100% participation from the Board of Trustees, who contributed over $10 million as a group. Campaign funds are already making a significant and positive impact on teaching and learning and the quality of life at Occidental. The most visible effect is apparent in the construction and renovation of campus buildings, one of 4 campaign priority areas. The first project was the conversion of the former art barn into the Samuelson Pavilion, a public space for student activities. This renovation was made possible by a generous donation from Jack and Sally Samuelson.
You know, the students are such a special part of this campus in its life. And the students have been very close to Sally and I over these years. And so we really wanted to do something for them special. And that's why we made the gift to renovate a building just for them. In recent months, you know, students have come up and given me a hug, and I don't even know their name, to tell me how much they appreciate this special spot that's theirs.
Across from Samuelson Pavilion in the Quad, the most ambitious building project of the campaign is currently underway on what will now be known as the Johnson Student Center and Freeman Union. The historic south half of the building is being renovated, and the new north half will be constructed respecting the original structure's architectural integrity. A lead gift from Mary Johnson and her late husband Stanley was key in launching this project. And a major grant from the Rio Hondo Foundation, where Oxy trustee John Argue sits on the board of directors, provided the financial capstone. Plans for a new Physical, Earth, and Environmental Sciences Center to be located on the site where the Weller Building currently stands are now underway. Physics, geology, and environmental science will find new homes here as Fowler Hall welcomes new departments from the humanities and social sciences. Over $5 million has been raised towards this project, the most recent major gift being a $1 million grant from the Keck Foundation. This award challenges the college to raise the remaining $1.6 million needed to complete the financing that will enable the first phase of construction to begin. A new aquatic center, to replace the antiquated and substandard Taylor Pool facilities, was funded entirely by one magnanimous donation from Rainier D. Mandel, Oxy Class of 25. This building is still in the planning stages. The value of new facilities and the impact they have on life at Oxy can be seen clearly in the new Pamela M. Mullen and the Peter W. Mullen family studio and art gallery, made possible by a substantial gift.
The design of the building adds to both the function of it and also the awareness of it as a three-dimensional space, how an artist or an architect would design a space to make a student more aware of the fact that they're working in three-dimensional materials. The rooms have different angles, there are very high ceilings, there's a small student gallery that is just a wonderful room when you walk into it. It has clear-story windows that offer a view to nature of those eucalyptus trees surrounding the campus. We really want to thank the Mullen family for everything that they've done. It's very exciting to have a new facility like this.
The maintenance of these new buildings and Occidental's historic buildings alike is in large part covered by the use of unrestricted funds, another campaigned fundraising priority.
Occidental is a great institution, even greater perhaps than it gets credit for, and this particular episode or chapter that we've been through with the enormous fundraising effort has done a great deal to raise the profile of the college, to make it a more prominent and important institution, and to serve as a base for the future.
About 21 million of the 60-some million raised by the campaign was in unrestricted funds, and even more importantly, 5 million of that 21 million was raised by the annual fund. So those gifts of $5 to $500 that each individual donor gives add up in a big way for the college.
And we owe a great debt of thanks to everybody who's given money to the campaign, everybody who's worked on the campaign, from students to faculty to alumni to staff to everybody else for making this possible.
One of the things that's really important about unrestricted giving is that it covers those unglamorous costs like deferred maintenance and equipment. It really is the glue that holds everything together. It's the tools that make teaching and learning. It's the tool that makes teaching and learning happen here on campus.
If unrestricted funds can be considered the glue that holds the pieces of the college together, then new professorships and academic programs must be two of the most important pieces. They constitute yet another campaign fundraising priority. New positions created as a result of the campaign include professorships in Urban Environmental Studies from the Henry Luce Foundation, Chemistry from the Fletcher Jones Foundation, Molecular Evolutionary Biology from the Howard Hughes Medical Institute, the John McMiniman Chair in Biology, endowed by Dixon and Lois Schaefer.
Well, Occidental is a special place. Our mission is to educate students. Okay? We understand that, to educate them for the real world that they're going into, a world of complexity, a world of diversity, a world of new challenges. Our students need to know how to learn. The resources from the campaign have helped the faculty do the job for the students. And for the faculty, of course, I'm grateful, but really it's the students who benefit. That's what it's all about.
A significant campaign accomplishment for the academic program was the establishment of the Hutto-Patterson Center for Teaching and Learning.
The center actually moved to the place where it is now because of a grant from the Hutto-Patterson Charitable Foundation. They recognized what Occidental is and what the vision is at Occidental, and they were willing to support that in a very meaningful way.
Already, the center has become a focal point for faculty development activities, such as learning how to make the best of new technologies in the curriculum.
As everyone knows, technology is growing and changing at an extraordinary pace and will need continued support from the Occidental family to make that kind of innovation possible.
We have the CTL with these computers, and the kinds of things that we're doing on the internet and with this technology is really cutting edge.
And I found that the sort of work that we're doing with the center, with the technologies, the computers, has really changed the dynamics of teaching, that students are interacting with us in very different ways.
This is an institution which has really taken on the new century, diversity, technology, in ways that are going to allow all of Occidental graduates to thrive and be part of an institution and connected to an institution that we can be proud of. And it's really that kind of flexibility to maintain a new vision, and a vision that is going to promote the kind of understanding we need in a new century, that the contributions that people have made are making possible.
Many of the students who will benefit from these advances in teaching need aid themselves in order to get to Oxy and thrive in a competitive educational environment. Scholarship students from the recent past and the current student body testify to the critical importance and success of financial aid in keeping Oxy in the top rung of American liberal arts colleges.
As long as we have scholarships available, we'll have students who are willing to take them and to fly with them.
When I visited the campus, I was offered an academic scholarship which made my mind up to attend Occidental as opposed to UCLA or Columbia. And then when I filled out more of the papers, I was also offered financial scholarship, and that also was crucial to my being able to come to Occidental. And I would love to be able to contribute to Occidental College in the future.
It's extremely important because there's so many people out there who still have this, this dream, and they don't think it'll ever become a reality, and they're afraid that if they don't have the resources, they will never be able to achieve those goals.
I'll be the first person in my family to graduate from college, and it's very exciting for my whole family that I was able to come to Occidental and to have the opportunity to have such an excellent education.
I really want to thank the Oxy community for the opportunity to let an individual like myself reach for the stars and know that they were within an arm's reach.
The campaign for Occidental has raised the bar of accomplishment higher in the most important realms of college life by creating new facilities and improving old ones, establishing new professorships and academic programs, and increasing access for all worthy students. Together, these improvements will launch Occidental into the 21st century, with the confidence that it will continue to provide a first-rate liberal arts education to an exceptional and diverse student body, preparing them to assume the responsibilities of a new generation of leadership.
This campaign now becomes part of the tradition of success that is such a hallmark of Occidental College. And so, on behalf of the entire college community, I would like to express my most heartfelt thanks and appreciation for every gift that helped make this campaign such a success. Thank you all.